Господа зрители, немножко поиграем. Вчера у нас не удалось пройти. Мы потратили с вами 2 часа. Да. И из-за бага мы не смогли просто выйти из комнаты. И это, соответственно, огорчает. Попытка номер 2 сегодня. И мы, по сути, с вами откатываемся на 2 часа назад и проходим все заново. В надежде, что бага не будет. Тип Найт. Инициация. Глубокая ночь.
Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Так, а чё в смысле? А где этот, блядь, рейтрейсинг? Я хочу рейтрейсинг на ультра. Высокий. Опа. Завезли. Поехали.
I felt a strange pull toward the TV.
On. Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours. A book called Return, perhaps. Man, thank you for one of the strangest interviews of my entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives.
Всем, кто зашел, здрасте. Страшилку опять начали проходить. Вчера попробовали и попались на баг.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice.
Интересно. Мы вчера довольно много времени потратили. Порядка 2 часов. Но сегодня, думаю, будет быстрее. Потому что в целом-то интересно играть. Но баги. Для меня до сих пор загадка, как мог передвинуться целый стол. Вообще.
What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
65.
I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before. None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind? There was something here. A broken transmission I couldn't quite make out. What was that? A message? Impossible to say. Something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
Бля, ужастик. Что это было?
This is the ritual to lead you on.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about riding here for countless days.
Ну, это мы поняли.
Plotboard for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
Телек. Что у нас по цели? Вернуться к рукописи. Окей. Окей, вернемся к рукописи, господа зрители. Вернемся. Будем страшилку писать. Самому страшно.
I didn't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
Welcome back. We have a great show for you here tonight. A real treat for all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course we have...
Где-то мы это уже видели, да?
Best-selling writer, books, the films are based on. Let's do this!
Окей. Видите, вот это баг тоже запекания света и, скорее всего, фильтрации. Видите, вот эти квадратики. Я вообще не понимаю, откуда этот источник света ложится, откуда он лежит. Видимо, просто при моделинге комнаты забыли перекрыть вот это место. И там по каким-то причинам пробивается свет. Да? И тени неправильно отрабатывают.
Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be.
Блять,
It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me.
Я вчера по этому
I'm a
поводу угорал.
huge fan of your books.
Просто вообще, когда этот
What's the
Макс Пейн
problem, Alan?
из первой
Because
части
on
корчит
more
рожи
than one
сидит.
occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations. I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired. Insomnia covered me like a plastic film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing that shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Морду синистскую корчит.
About a writer. About a lamp.
А сейчас сидит с таким блаженным видом, блин. Так, ребята, извините, я вынужден прервать стрим на некоторое время, минут на 30, наверное. И скоро вернусь. Возникли неотложные дела. Парам-парам-пам.